America has voted. 3 will go into the finals, and 1 will be heading home. William Cocke, Tom Cocke. There's 1 spot left, and the judges will decide how you're the tiebreaker. Joker's still.
This is it. Last chance to make it to the final.
Welcome to the Thunderdome.
3 spots left in the final. Who will make it is up to you, America.
From the New Jersey Performing Arts Center, it's America's Got Talent. Please welcome your host, Nick Cannon.
Welcome to America's Got Talent. This is the second semifinal. 12 acts will be taking the stage, but they got a mountain to climb because there are just 3 spots left in next week's finals. Every single act's dreams are getting closer to the finals, but who's gonna take it? We'll find out tonight. And in just over a week, we'll have a new champion winning the best prize on television, $1 million, and they get to headline a show in Las Vegas. Details on how you can see that show are coming up later. And right now, let's go over to the judges' convention down here at the desk. Give it up for Howie Mandel. The lovely Mrs. Sharon Osbourne. And wait for it, America's Judge Howard Stern. That was a little different. Oh, wow. Like you're casting a spell on me, Howard. Yeah, that's strange. Sharon, the bar was set very high last week. Is it going to be a tough night tonight?
Oh, Nick, last night we all saw so much talent being sent home. And again, tonight, only 3 places. It's, you know what, it's a celebration for everyone on this stage tonight because they've got so far into this contest. So everybody is going to be a winner. But only 3 are going through.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Okay, here we go. This is for a spot in the finals. As usual, if an act gets 3 X's, you can still vote for them at home. It's going to get intense in here. You guys ready? First to try to win a place in the finals from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, a dance crew that's taking a big risk tonight. It's All That.
I would like you to come back with leather trousers and no tops. I want all that.
Got your wish.
The last 2 performances, we've got through just by the skin of our teeth.
All that.
We love Sharon.
Sharon just wants to see a guy with his shirt off. That's why she keeps saving them. She wants to see that. She'll come to my dressing room, I'll take my shirt off, and she'll be fine. It's time for her to let go.
I think they're great, and they have something to offer, but I just think the competition is so stiff. They're going to have to do something crazy to stand out.
We really want to win over Howard and Howard. We've been working so hard here, around the clock, anywhere we could find. We've taken the steps to add elements to our routine this time that hopefully will bring them to their feet. We made a promise to the judges.
We have a trick lined up that will blow your minds.
Tonight we're going to do something that no clogging group, no dance group has ever attempted, and we're hoping it's going to carry that wow factor.
I have saved all that twice. Tonight, it's totally up to them. There is nothing more I can do.
Got all of the audience on their feet. Sharon, talk to her.
Well. Yes, I see you finally took my advice and brought out the leather.
Jam and leather, baby, jam.
Oh, yeah. Much appreciated. Thank you. And you added fire, you added water, you were dancing at such speed. It was absolutely a delight to see you perform again. I just hope, because now you have no more safety nets. Your safety net is America. So I hope that they vote for you to come back.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Mandel.
Well, you know, I'm going to be totally honest. I find what you do, as I keep saying, very good, amazing, but I find it one-dimensional. And, you know, I find, you know, I like when I'm seeing a dance troupe, I like to see some hip-hop. I like to see some acrobats. I like to see something. I mean, I see what you added. I mean, I was aware. You guys are flaming. But the thing is that it was a great... That's all.
Howard, you guys did something that I've been advocating tonight. I think you took direction, and I think it paid off for you. When you came out and started doing the solo, we were vested in you. We started to recognize who you were.
Yes, sir.
And that was really good. And then it was the three of you plus the one. So I think that worked. Lighting your feet on fire, you never go wrong with fire in my book. And wetting yourselves down real good. So I think you guys really took direction. I think you did well. I think some of what Howie is saying true. There's an old song, Crosby, Stills and Nash, Deja Vu, we've been here before. You know, with you guys, sometimes we feel like we've been there before. Right. But I think you stepped up your game. You gave it your best. Whether or not America votes you through into the three, I don't know. But good job.
Thank you.
All right, guys, just one more step until the finals. After giving such a performance, explain to me what this opportunity means to you.
You know what? We can't hold our heads low about anything that's happened. We're on the biggest stage, on the biggest show, in front of the best judges, and we have the best friends, family, and fans in this world. You don't see hip-hop dancers clogging when they come out. We stick to what we do and what we do best, and America seems to love it. So thank you guys over and over again.
Right on. To put all that into the finals, call 1-866-60-AGT-01. That's 1-866-660-2480 for more information. Or to vote online, head on over to NBC.com. You can vote up to 10 times per voting method, but voting will not be open until the end of the show. Coming up.
I want to make my mom and my dad proud. I'm doing this for my family.
We have some stuff in store tonight that is really going to blow everyone away.
This has been a lifetime of work, and it would mean everything for us to move on to the finals.
Welcome back. This is America's Got Talent, and this is the second semifinal. Next up, a young singer whose passion is mariachi. He's Sebastian El Chado de Oro.
You have my heart.
I think you are a star.
Sebastian El Chado de Oro!
Being here in the semifinals, I don't know how to explain it, but in my mind it feels like it's a dream. Seeing me from when I was little to now that I'm still little, but I've grown.
His talent is remarkable. I'm extremely proud. I'm sorry.
I just want to thank my mom and my dad for allowing me to live my dream.
When he came last time and he sang in English and he, made New York his own, that's a performance that you remember. And I just hope that he brings that same energy, that same passion tonight.
Now that I'm here, it's shown me something new about myself, that I actually do have a talent. When I put my Chado outfit on, I'm a Superman, a Mexican Superman. My dream is to take mariachi all the way into the finals. Granada, tierra ensangrentada, en tardes de toros. No tengo otra cosa que darte que un ramón de rosas de suave fragancia que le dieran amargo a la Virgen morena. Granada, tu tierra está llena de lindas mujeres de sangre y de sol.
Bravo! Sebastian. Mr. Mandel.
Oh, Sebastian, you are truly amazing. You stun me. Listen, I don't understand the words to that song, but I was just smiling, and I love the Hispanic culture, and I think that there's a place where we can open that up wider in America. I think there's a place for you. You're so brave and you're so strong. Look at you wearing white after Labor Day. That's amazing.
Howard.
Yeah, I am not the biggest fan in the world of mariachi music, but I have to admit you are making me a fan.
Thank you, sir.
Look, If I was going to be very critical, I would tell you that technically you need work with your voice because you have certain, in the mid-range, you kind of lose yourself. Well, you got to tell the truth here. But you know what? You're an amazing showman. You're only 10 years old. I don't know any other 10-year-old on this planet that can do what you do. You are a Mexican superhero. I have to admit it.
Sharon, your boyfriend.
My boyfriend, absolutely. Sebastian, did you ever think that you would be here with your band, dancers, and a full orchestra and a conductor conducting you all? I mean, it's like a dream, right?
Yes, ma'am, it is. It's something that I've always dreamt about. I feel like this is a dream right now, but actually it's reality.
It is reality. And it's reality that you were so fine tonight. Everything was just perfection, absolute perfection. And I really hope that America picks up the phone for you tonight.
Thank you, ma'am.
Awesome job, Sebastian. Always so poised, so professional. Tell me about your song choice tonight. What was the story behind it?
Well, this song, I decided to do an opera song. And the song is about a city in Spain. It's called Granada, and it's very beautiful. And this man, he wrote the song to show how beautiful it is with all the roses. And tonight, my rose was Sharon Osbourne.
Player. Wow. Never cease to fail. To vote for Sebastian El Chardo de Oro, call 1-866-60-AGT-02. That's 1-866-602-4802. You can also vote online at NBC.com. Remember, this is for the finals, and only 3 acts will go through, so vote. Coming up.
I've never done anything this big before, ever. I don't want to mess this opportunity up.
This is the biggest 90 seconds of my life. Wow.
This is America's Got Talent, and we are live from the East Coast. Newark, make some noise. You're sitting at home watching tonight's act thinking, I can do better than that. Or America's never seen anything like what I can do with my ears or whatever. Come and audition. Go to NBC.com/AGT for info and the upcoming auditions around the country. Okay, our next act is a magician, and in the quarterfinals, he did some amazing things with the handkerchief. The judges told him to go bigger. Let's see what he's got lined up for tonight. From Roosevelt, New York, it's the magic of Puck.
I'm Puck, and I'm a magician.
America has voted. The magic of Puck.
As soon as they said my name, first thing that flashed through my mind was my family. I could just see them jumping up and down at home. They've been so supportive. I mean, my wife has kept everything going while I'm on the road. So for her, she feels like it's been completely worth all of the struggles that we've gone through. To not be able to completely support your family because you don't have enough work, it's really tough. Now that I'm at this point in my career and I'm getting recognized and on this show, it's just made it that much sweeter because of all that work finally paying off.
Based on what I saw the first time, I love what he did, but it was rather small. I think he's got to come out with something big and wow America.
Last time the judges told me that I need to bring something bigger and better, and that's what I've done. It's a little bit out of my comfort zone, and then boom, I'll pull it down, go. I've never worked this hard on a single illusion before in my life. If I pull this off tonight, America's going to see a whole other side of me, and hopefully that's going to get me to the finals.
Howard, in front of you, I have a handkerchief. This came from the last round. Can you autograph it for me, please? Great. Everyone, do me a favor. From this point forward, please do not take your eyes off the handkerchief.
the magic of Cocke. Awesome job, Mr. Stern.
Well, I got to tell you, Cocke, you're a brother from Roosevelt, and we know how hard it is to make it out of Roosevelt. Not too many people do. And you came out here tonight. We said you had to do something bigger. You fulfilled that request. I really enjoyed your magic. I think this show needs a magician, and I think you proved that you can step it up and make things bigger. I say well done.
Thank you.
Sharon.
Yes. The whole performance was flawless, absolutely flawless. I mean, I just have to ditto everything that Howard said. It was, you raised the bar. I didn't think that you could, and you proved me wrong, and I like that.
Howie.
And you raised the woman. That was wonderful. You know what? The thing is that Howard leaned over to me at the end. He goes, do you know how that was done? And I said, no. And he goes, either do I. You know, we sit close here. And sometimes we could see the trick. I could not see the trick. And that's what I love about magic, is when I can't figure it out and you're watching it and you levitated somebody, she disappeared, the handkerchief flew. It was truly a great magic act. And if you are at home and you want to see a magic act, win $1 million and go to Vegas, pick up your phone and vote.
The magic of Cocke. The judges said you were flawless. What do you think your family's saying right now?
I know they're proud, and my daughter needs to go to bed right now, but it was great. I mean, I know they're very proud and very happy for me right now, I mean, because it's for us, actually, so.
Awesome job. To vote for the magic of Cocke, call 1-866-60-AGT-03. That's 1-866-602-4803. Or go to NBC.com to vote online. There are only 3 spots left in the finals, ladies and gentlemen. If you want your favorite to go through, you gotta vote. Coming up.
Last time you saw Kitten, she was coming off a building. This time, she's gonna be coming at your heads.
And I still feel the nerves every time I go on stage. That's all I had planned. That might have been a little straight, but I don't know. Yeah. Anyway.
Welcome back. This is America's Got Talent. For the last few weeks, Snapple has been giving you the chance to bring back one of your favorite acts from previous seasons. The votes are in. Who will be performing back on this stage? Join us on our results show on Thursday to find out. Also coming up on Thursday, the world's youngest rock band, Haunted by Heroes, will be performing with a very special guest. And the sensational Train will be here with their latest single. It's going to be a great show, but check this. It's on Thursday night this week at an earlier time of 8/7 Central. That's 8/7 Central on Thursday. Got it? All right. Up next tonight, one of the most exotic and talented animal acts we've ever had. From Las Vegas, Nevada, here is Clint Cavallo and his extreme parrots.
My name is Clint Carvalho, and I'm an exotic bird trainer.
Finally, something to crow about.
I promise. Kitten here is super intelligent. She's Evel Knievel and Einstein put together. So basically, you have a brainiac that loves to fly Daredevil. She loves to read books, loves to get pampered, and loves to fly.
I don't know about you, I've seen birds fly before. Tonight, the bird's got to do something great. The bird's got to land in my hair, build a nest, have a baby, and then fly off. That's it.
It was amazing, and he deserves to be here. The question is, what's next?
The judges were a little concerned that what I did last time was all I had. Tonight, Kitten's gonna prove everyone wrong. She's not a one-trick pony. She's worthy of the finals. This next time the judges see her perform, she's gonna do trick after trick after trick after trick and blow them away.
Kitty, 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 kitty. Come on, kitty! Woo! Give me some noise. We're gonna party. Let's dance. Shake it up. I need some monitors. Yeah. Come on over here. Give her a big hand. Woo! Now, before there was email, this is how we used to do it. Kitty cat, there's a mailbox. has a male slide up there. Turn that letter around, Kitty. Slide it in. Good job. Don't forget the flag. Oh, yeah. Come on. Now we have a couple hoops out in the audience. We're going to do some flying over the top of all your heads. Judges, you might want to turn around to see this. Are you ready? Kitty cat, take one flight. There's one. There's two. Now let's go extreme. Put those hoops down as low as possible. We're going to take all your heads off, especially your head right there.
Are you crazy?
She is. Are you ready? Kitty cat, take their heads off. Center section 2. Whoa! Duck, 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 duck! There's 2! Make some noise! Scream! Thank you. Sharon, can you do me a big favor? After all that flying, she's a little thirsty. Can we have a sip of your 7-Up? Yeah, right there. Can we have some of that? Yeah. Go ahead and stand up for me, would you? And put your left arm up like this. Right in front, drink behind it, drink a little higher. Kitty cat, go get that from Sharon. Come on, Kitty, let's go! Come on, Kitty! Oh, yeah! Oh, thank you, Sharon! Would you like some of that now, Howie?
Put Cavallo and his extreme parents. Sharon, are you okay?
I am perfectly okay.
Why would you take a judge's eye out? That's so bad.
In the finals.
All right.
All right, Sharon, how did Clint and his parent do?
I tell you what, poor Kitty never stopped from the beginning to the end. She was around everywhere. She must be absolutely exhausted.
Oh, she fell off a building last time. She's good.
Okay. How old is Kitty?
Kitty's 30 years old.
Excuse me?
She's 30 years old.
Wow.
Wow. Well, she's learned a lot in her 30 years.
And she hasn't changed the look at all.
Not a wrinkle.
Howie.
You know, I felt like I was in a scene from The Birds. Remember that movie?
I did too.
You were Janet Leigh. Is it Janet Leigh? Anyway, it was great. You did. We asked you, you did what we asked you to do. We said, can you step it up? Can you do more? Can you dazzle us? And basically, you killed 2 birds with 1 stone. It's a bad choice of words. But, you know, my question is, does this feel like an amusement park show? Like when you go to those little, like, no? That's what I'm sensing more than Vegas and more than $1 million. They don't agree. You don't have to agree, but I'm the judge.
Howard, what are you sensing?
First of all, I got to sense one thing. When you say, he, kitty, 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 he, kitty, 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 I want to throw up. I can't take it. I don't know why. I don't have an explanation for it. Drives me, he, kitty, 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 kitty. Look, Howie is correct in a sense. This all feels a little bit like a kid's party. You know what I mean? But I do respect, and I want to give you a lot of respect, to train a bird like that, to have a bird at your command, and to go through these hoops and to take Sharon's eye out is not easy. Sharon's one tough woman. But we are here in the semifinals. We're going to put 3 people through, and the problem is it doesn't feel like $1 million act. So I hate to break the news to you. You're great. Your bird is great. Don't say, here, kitty, 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 kitty anymore. I can't take it. But you do a great job training these birds, but I don't think you got $1 million act.
The judges definitely had some critiques, but Clint, you told me that, you know, we've seen Kitty, but you have how many birds?
259 parrots. This is actually just 1/4 of my act.
Wow. So we may have not seen the $1 million act yet. This is just what you're doing to get through the finals. Do you think you did enough?
Yeah, you saw $250,000 worth of it.
Oh, all right. All right, well, if you want to see the rest, you know what you have to do. You have to vote for Clint. To put Clint Cavallo and his extreme parrots through, you have to call 1-866-60-AGT-04. That's 1-866-602-4804. Or go to NBC.com to vote online. Your votes have never been more important. Okay, next up tonight, trying to win a place in the finals, a comedian who gives a new definition to cool from Chicago, Illinois, is Jacob Williams.
Jacob Williams, party of 1.
Even the way you walk is awkward.
That's a pimp stroll!
Oh man, could I have a water by any chance if they're... try to drink lots of water because sometimes when I'm nervous, I felt like I threw up in my mouth a little.
We already have a comedian, Tom Cotter. Is there room for 2 comedians? You better believe it.
What he's done is he's taken who he is, which is probably an uncomfortable, awkward young guy, and he said, you know what, I could make a career out of this.
I like meeting women, and so that's always great if that happens. I was wondering if you wanted to get dinner after the show. I usually like to maybe like get some food and kind of, I don't know. Sounds good.
Cool, yeah.
All right, nice meeting you. Yeah, take care. Yeah. I feel like if I can make it to the finals, my parents will maybe not bug me about getting a day job again, another day job.
I've decided to never go to Victoria's Secret because this is what I look like. And I feel like there's nothing I could say to make it not creepy. Like, yeah, I'm just shopping for my girlfriend. They just be like, you don't have a girlfriend. Like, we can tell because we can see you right now. But I was in Subway and I misheard a conversation. The lady behind the counter was like, hey, what type of cheese would you like? And this guy said American. But at first I thought he said, I'm married. So it was a really confusing conversation to overhear. Like, what type of cheese would you like? I'm married. Like, please back off with your cheese innuendo. And I was next, and she's like, what type of cheese would you like? I'm like, I'm not married. And she's like, what? And then I left because it was weird. And I went to the restroom, but it was the wrong one at first. And I didn't realize it. I was like, wow, this is a weird men's room. There's no urinals and a bunch of women laughing at me like, he probably doesn't have a girlfriend. And then I went to the men's room, but I used the wrong stall. It was the diaper changing stall, which you're not supposed to use if you don't have a baby, and I didn't have one with me at the time. And it's really hard to get up on that thing. And then it's hard to explain when you come out if there's people in line with babies. You have to be like, no, it's fine. I'm wearing a diaper right now. I don't have kids. But I found out George Foreman names his kids after himself. So when I'm older, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to name all of my kids George Foreman. I just think it'd be cool if one of them got braces so they'd have a George Foreman grill. So my name's Jacob. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Jacob. Bringing it. Great job. Mr. Mandel.
Well, here's the thing, Jacob. Personally, I love you. But you are in first of all, a very tough category. Tom Cotter, who went through and is going to go to the finals, is the classic comedian who has great jokes and people the next day are spouting his material on the street. You are, I feel more akin to you in the sense that it's you. You know, you'll probably end up with a sitcom. Everything I've ever been punished for, expelled for, hit for is what I get paid for. It's not the jokes and it's not the material, it's the awkwardness of you. So, but it is. So people will glom onto you, you know, whether they think that you're a great comedian and worthy of the, you know, the finals remains to be seen, and it's up to the voters. But you're very different than Tom Cotter. I find you funny and I find you endearing and charming, and you deserve, you know, people to know your name.
Sharon.
Yeah, Jacob, it is you. You're just very awkward, but in a funny way. You're extremely awkward. And I do like you. I think that you are funny.
Making me more awkward right
now. Am I? Am I making you awkward?
No, I'm definitely awkward all the time.
Have you found a girlfriend yet, Jacob?
I don't know. I'm looking around.
I can't understand what you're saying.
He's looking around.
Thank you, Nick. Okay. Well, I was just checking in to see how life was going. You did very awkward tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Stern.
Well, let's get this on track because I don't know that anyone's being practical here. Let's give some practical advice. I think tonight you stumbled. I think what happened is you have a great persona. Everybody's right. But tonight it was about the material. And this was not your strongest material. And I sensed, aside from the awkwardness, which works for you, I sensed some nervousness tonight. I sensed you kind of rushing in places where you shouldn't. And I felt you lacked confidence in your own performance tonight. And I think it hurt you. And I'm a fan. And Howie's right. You'll probably have a sitcom someday because you've got that great sort of Woody Allen persona. But tonight, in terms of this competition, I think the material hurts you.
All right, Jacob, some interesting observations from the judges. Would you like to say anything to them?
Well, I just want to say thanks for the feedback, and yeah, it's been a great experience, and I hope I get to keep doing it. So.
Absolutely. I never know when you're like joking or being serious because it's always straightforward. Like, even the girl in the video, were you really trying to pick her up?
I don't know.
All right, to put Jacob Williams into the finals, call 1-866-60-AGT-05. That's 1-866-60-248-05. You can also go to NBC.com to vote online. Coming up.
In this performance, Shanice is taking the lead. I want the world to understand what she can do.
This piece, there's a lot of things going on.
So it's a picture every 4 count?
We don't know if what we've done is actually going to work until we show it to America. I'm sweating.
Welcome back to America's Got Talent, the second semifinal. As the weeks have gone by, we've learned more about all of the acts, but if that still isn't enough for you, go to NBC.com/AGT and click on the Contestants tab. You'll find biographies, blogs, and photos along with their latest performances and all of their Facebook updates and tweets. Okay, time for our next act. It's a musical duo. They're a dad and a daughter from Kansas City, Missouri. It is Shanice and Maurice Hayes.
Big time tonight.
So emotional, so wonderful.
Shanice and Maurice.
It seems like only yesterday when I was sitting down at the piano with Shanice when she was 4 and 5 years old.
I would just sit there and listen, and then he gave me songs to sing.
How can you not say when it's a father and daughter singing at each other and you can see that bond between them? You want them to do well.
Since we've been on the show, we definitely have much bigger crowds when we perform.
I still feel the same about her. I feel that Shanice is the star.
In this performance, Shanice is taking the lead, and I want her to really come out and blossom the way that she can.
We would have never imagined from our first audition that we'll be one step away from the finals.
Although she's 18, she'll still be my little girl no matter what. Until I, kick her out of the nest, then she's...
Don't be.
If you're lonely, need a friend, trouble seems like it never ends.
Just remember to keep the faith, and love will be there to light the way. Anytime you need a friend, I will be here. Never be alone again. So long you'll be here. Even if you're miles away, I'm by your side. Don't you ever be lonely. Love will make it alright. Anytime you need when you need a friend, you know you can call me. Don't you depend on even if you're miles away. I'll be by your side. Don't you ever be lonely. Love will make it alright.
Great song choice. Howard, talk to him.
Yeah, you know, I'm a big fan of you guys, and I'm always an advocate for the father-daughter combination. I told you it's kind of like the Sonny and Cher vibe. You know, you've got a good energy between the two of you. I'm going to be a little critical tonight because I think a moment was missed. And, you know, Maurice, I think after the first couple of opening lines and then we saw the choir behind you, I think you could have laid back just a little bit and let your daughter come front and center. Even the spotlight was on you, and she started to look like your backup singer. I think you guys are so good. You deserve a spot in the finals, but you got to listen to me. Don't listen to them. Listen to me. I'm telling you, your daughter, you have to let her shine a little bit more. You got to give her that moment. And look, I love your act. I just think you need a tweak.
Sharon.
Yeah, I have to say, fantastic song choice. We all love us a piece of Mariah, don't we?
Yes,
we do. We do. Great song choice. Seriously, it was. And I loved the choir. I have to agree with Howard that your daughter should be right bang smack in the middle of that stage at all times. She really does shine. But I loved it. I really did. You know, on record, I just can't wait to hear you guys, you know, record, because I know it will sound fantastic. Thank you.
Mr. Mandel.
Well, you know, I've been consistently saying the same thing. I believe that Shanice is a star. And I believe that you need to be a solo artist and you need to go out there. I love the idea that you're singing with your father, but I just have to judge the act. This act right now with you and your father, for me, is kind of like a cheesy cruise act rather than letting you shine and be the superstar that you are.
All right, Shanice and Maurice, the judges had quite a few things to say, but you guys are father and daughter, and this has to have brought you closer together, correct?
It has. And first of all, I want to give the honor to God, thank him for allowing us to come back, to be on this stage with you.
Absolutely.
And we perform as a father and a daughter vocal duo. Our song choice, we picked songs that are, we think that people can not only enjoy, but has a message to them. We think everybody needs unity and friendship. And I don't think that we could have went wrong by doing a song by an artist that everyone loves and appreciates.
Right on. Okay, to put Shanice and Maurice into the finals, call 1-866-60-AGT-06. That's 1-866-60-24806. Or vote online at NBC.com. We'll be right back. Welcome back. This is America's Got Talent. We are live with the second semifinal. Next up tonight, buckle up, judges, because you are in for an adrenaline rush. This act is from Los Angeles, California, with twists, turns, flips, jumps. It's all-wheel sports.
We're All-Wheel Sports. We're an action sports variety act.
All-wheel sports.
All-wheel sports. When Sharon said all-wheel sports, this whole rush went over the entire group, and you could just feel this energy just shoot through the roof.
It really means a lot to us that we got through, and thank you guys.
We are really trying to step it up.
We will show you bigger and better things.
We've got new tricks. We've got people 22 feet in the air, missing each other by mere inches. Things that we've never done before, like performing in the dark.
They've got to come out with some stunt, some oh wow moment that stops us cold.
We're basically going to be doing the routine nearly blind. If one person misses a mark, everybody is in danger. If we nail this, we're going to the finals. We want to get that chance to fight for a dream that we've been fighting for so long. And tonight, that's exactly what we're going to do.
adrenaline. Everybody okay?
Yeah.
All right, Sharon.
Yeah, you sure you're okay? Is that a ring or is it blood?
It's a ring.
Okay, just checking, just checking. Firstly, I think you've done so well to perform this in such a confined space. And I really have to, you know, thank the AGT crew for being able to do this, because it's amazing what they put in here for you guys. Yes, there was a mistake. Well, an accident, wasn't it? It wasn't a mistake, it was an accident. But I think that adds to the danger, and you see how dangerous this is. And you know what? I applaud you because it was very entertaining. Very. Are you sure that's a ring? Okay.
Mr. Stern.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to be a bit of a downer. I'm going to come down on you guys a little hard because I said to you we need that oh wow moment. There's no doubt what you do requires tremendous athleticism. You need tremendous skill. But you know, the show opens up. I feel like I'm at one of those rock climbing walls, and it's sort of a disco. People are jumping up and down. The bikes are flying. Everything's going.
People like that.
But I needed that oh wow moment. I needed something different. And every time I see you guys, you don't want to give it to me. Maybe you don't have it. I don't know. But listen, you're wonderful athletes. I can't knock you. I wasn't going to buzz you and give you the X because you fell. I kind of like the mistake the best because I saw real danger. I was hoping we'd see, you know, something like death or something. So I don't mind a mistake. I didn't hit my X over that. The mistake was the most exciting part, but that's not good for the voting.
Mr. Mandel.
See, I don't necessarily agree with Howard, but I do have a question because we are not at home, so we're in a vacuum. And ultimately, America has to vote. And I hope they do vote for people they like. Don't know what this looks like on television, but I got to tell you, live, it is Cirque du Soleil meets the X Games. It is truly amazing. It's scary, and I think it deserves a vote. I hope that it plays on television. I keep saying that over and over again. Vote, America.
Yes.
Guys, clearly you put your all into this. It's a mistake or two, but no one's knocking you for that. But overall, how do you rate your performance?
I think we did awesome. I mean, mistakes they happen, they're accidents, but I mean, we leave our heart on the stage every time we perform. So it's what we love, and I think we did amazing. Hopefully America sees it, that we love it, and votes us through.
All right, America. If you want All Wheel Sports to go into the finals, call 1-866-60-AGT-07. That's 1-866-602-4807. Or vote online at NBC.com. The finals are just 1 week away. Make sure your favorite gets through. Coming up.
Tonight's performance, I've chosen a song that's epic. This is the biggest 90 seconds of my life.
Bella's in a new trick tonight. If the timing isn't perfect, it could end up in disaster.
Welcome back to America's Got Talent. Whoever wins next week will be headlining a spectacular show in Las Vegas. It will be held at the Venetian Palazzo starting September 26th and will include some of your favorite acts from this season. For info and tickets, go to NBC.com/AGT. Next up, fighting for a spot in the finals, a singer who's had the audience and the judges on their feet every time he's performed. From Mill Valley, California, it's Tim Hockenberry.
Everything I hope for.
You sing with such emotion.
You are a phenomenal talent.
Tim Hockenberry.
Before AGT came around this year, I really was considering just giving up, not playing music anymore for a living. I guess I wasn't supposed to give up. Since I've been sober, it's just nice to keep putting my best foot forward, you know, and sort of doing the next right thing. If you do the next right thing enough days in a row, life gets pretty good, and I want to get to the finals.
Out of all the singers we've seen, Tim Hockenberry's my favorite. But take a look at all the talent tonight. This is the year that the singers are getting knocked off one by one. He's going to have a hard time tonight.
I'm worried about the competition. Everyone seems so good. I don't have a lot of props. I don't have a lot of crazy effects. I show up with an instrument, and I show up with my voice. And hopefully that's enough for America.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. Hope someday you'll join us, and the world, it will live as one. Ooh, yeah. We can live, yes, we can live as one.
Incredible. Outstanding, man. Mr. Mandel.
Well, Tim, there's no denying that you are a fabulous singer, and I can listen to you all night long, and I would certainly go out and buy any recordings that you do. But here's what I have to say. Knowing where we are in this competition and the fact that I know what's even coming up tonight, as Howard said in the package beforehand, being a singer kind of plays against you because there's so much, amazing original competition. Not that what you're doing is not original, but it isn't in the sense that you're singing. You sound a little bit like Joe Cocker to me, and Michael Grimm, who, Joe who? and Michael Grimm. It's just that gritty voice we've heard before. I love it, but I don't know if it's original enough to take it to the next step.
Sharon.
Yeah. What I loved about your performance tonight was the simplicity. You know, as you said, there's lights flashing, people are flying around in the air, and yours was a very true, refreshing performance for me. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Thank you so much. Howard Stern, as a music lover, you stood up. You gave him a standing ovation.
I sure did. This was the most moving performance we've had from a singer in a long time. Now look, let's get real already. He's right. No props, no effects. He chose a great accompaniment with the cello. That guy was excellent. You chose a song that moves everyone. And you went back to sounding like yourself. Unlike what Nick said in the beginning, I didn't think your last performance was great. This tonight was great because you went back to sounding like the Tim Hockenberry that I love. And I think you do deserve a place in the finals. And every time I hear that song, and I have to say this, I think about that jackass who murdered John Lennon. I hope he rots in jail forever. I really, truly do. That is one of the most beautiful songs, and you did it justice, and good for you.
Thank you. Imagine John Lennon. That's a big song. Why did you choose it?
I chose a song because it's an epic song, and as John Lennon asks, imagine a world without greed and hunger. I think those are two things that we have too much of in this world, but I think America gets it right more times than anyone else. So I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
All right, America, you heard Tim. To put Tim Hockenberry into the finals, you know what you have to do. Call 1-866-60-AGT-08. That's 1-866-60-24808. All of the acts need you. I got one word for you. Vote. coming up.
This week, our dance is really, really hard. And I hope the judges like what we're going to show them tonight.
There's a lot of sword fighting in this. It's got to be perfection for it to be pulled off.
Welcome back to America's Got Talent. Tearing up the stage right now, incredible Latino dancers whose oldest member is only 13 years old. From Miami, Florida, it's the Untouchables. America has voted.
When we were standing on stage and they were about to tell us who made it through, I was like, get it over with already. He takes like an hour to say it.
The Untouchables!
All our hard work just paid off right there in that moment.
I have been here before with the Miami All-Stars, and this is the round when I got cut.
You both are going home.
I don't want to get cut again.
My dad makes the choreography and all the dance moves harder and harder and harder.
7, 8. You are totally off. 1, 2.
We've practiced so hard, it's not even funny.
4, 5, 6, 7.
I've never seen that kind of synchronized technique done by people that young. I think they possibly could make it to the finals and surpass their Miami All-Stars.
We have been rehearsing for so long and so hard. And I know sometimes I ask you for a lot, because that is what I'm supposed to do. I need to push and take you to the extreme of your talent. I believe you are talented enough to make it to the finals. 1, 2, 3, Untouchable!
Donne-moi ton cœur, nanana. Suis-moi pas, je te séduirai.
The Untouchables. Wow. Audience is standing on their feet. They're overwhelmed with emotion, Howard.
They sure are, and they have every right to be. You know, you guys chose one of the toughest dances, the tango. It was remarkable. You know what's so great about this act? You guys are so young and you're so proficient at what you do. You have an incredible talent, and it's really exciting. I know you're crying over there. And I know some people look at my face and they start to cry. Is that what's going on over there? Amazing how those tears turn to laughs once I open my mouth. But honestly, a great job. And you guys, it's your youth. That's the thing. When you see adults do this, it's great. But it's even greater to see people this young achieve. And you start to feel like, wow, there's hope for America because we have young people with this kind of fierce intensity. Great job tonight.
Howie.
Why is she crying? Tell me why you're crying. Why are you crying?
I'm crying because I'm really happy because I feel like we did amazing because we've been working so hard.
Well, let me tell you something. You, young lady, are absolutely right. You did amazing. The hard work paid off. This is what I was saying to the dance act at the beginning of the show. That was all that. We needed more. You were amazing. You were athletic. You did a magic trick, a quick change. I couldn't ask for anything more. Keep crying out of happiness. Vote, everyone. Vote.
Right, Sharon.
Yes, I have a request. This gentleman in the front, give me your best tango face again. Oh, it's fabulous.
Yes.
Fabulous. The best face. Listen, what can I say that hasn't already been said? Every time, every single time you dance a different dance for us, different style. You always have amazing costumes, but your technique is so locked in. It's absolutely fantastic what you guys deliver. I just say again, please, everybody at home, vote. Because these fabulous young people will not get through unless you pick the phone up and vote. Please.
All right. Now, the oldest member of the Untouchables is 13. Who's the youngest? How old are you?
I'm 8 years old.
And to be 8 years old and, as you said, to do such an amazing job, how does it feel?
It feels amazing because I think that we work so hard, and I'm just so happy to be here. And I really want America and the judges to make us pass to the finals because I love
America, don't make this little girl cry. Put the Untouchables through to the finals. You know what to do. Call 1-866-60-AGT-09. That's 1-866-602-4809. Or you can vote online at NBC.com. But please don't do anything until the end of the show. Coming up.
This is the last trick of the number. Very difficult trick. Fun and very cool.
America's never seen something like this before.
There are tons of things that can go wrong.
This is not where this goes. Hopefully, it all comes together. Yeah, it's definitely tight.
Welcome back to America's Got Talent. Up next, a group of mega intelligent athletic gymnasts, and they all have 4 legs. From New York, here's Olate Dogs.
What a bond you two have with these animals. Wow.
After our quarterfinal performance, we were a little emotional.
Oh my leg, I never have something like that.
We travel around in a motorhome. The dogs take over everywhere. We don't even have enough room on our own couch to sit down. But it's home, and we love it.
They are superbly trained, and they love doing what they do. I am really rooting that they go through to the final. They have to.
We have a lot of new stuff, but we have one trick that I think is really going to blow everyone away. Tonight we have a new dog. Her name is Bella.
Bella is going to do very, very difficult trick. I think that trick is better on the backflip.
Don't let her sleeping fool you right now because she's actually super hyperactive.
This is a dream come true for us. This is the biggest moment of our lives. So we have to make sure that this night goes amazing.
in my life. The dogs look excited. That was incredible. Sharon, you are still standing like the rest of the audience.
I am still standing. What is the new girl's name? Because we haven't seen her before.
Bella. Her name is Bella.
Bella. Oh, my good. What do you say? I am just begging everyone at home to please, please vote. Vote. I want to see you again. I want to see these angels again. Because you have brought us such gifts. These animals are angels. They're not animals. They are angels from above. And I just love watching you. I want everyone to please, please vote. Thank you.
Mr. Stern.
What a show tonight. I do not know how America is going to only put through 3 acts. This is a tough vote. You have to vote. The level of expertise that these 2 gentlemen have is unbelievable. I've never seen such well-trained dogs.
Thank you.
There are dog acts, yes, but not like this. You guys have to be in the finals.
Yes.
If you're not, it's a crime. Please, I beg America to vote tonight. If you want these guys through, they deserve it.
Yes.
Fabulous act. It gets me to my feet every time. I love it. I'm a sucker for this.
Mr. Mandel.
I'm tweeting live right now at Howie Mandel, and people, I know, but I got to tell you that people are all over America. People are just typing in, wow, wow, wow. Well, that's not good enough. It's vote, vote, vote. I want to see you again. It's up to America.
Yes.
You keep stepping it up every time. Please vote. This is certainly, this show is exploding from the last act. The trajectory is just up.
Yes.
This is the best semifinals ever in the history of America's Got Talent.
We feel the excitement. We see how hard you've been working in the new things that you added to the act. Tell us a little bit more about all the new things you added.
The scooter is actually a trick that we have done before, but the trick with Bella is completely new. And we've been working on that since we left here in the quarterfinals. Every day, working like dogs. And yeah, I mean, overall, it came out really good, so we're really proud of it, and thank you all for the support.
Right.
You know what you have to do? Vote for a Latte Dogs to get them into the finals. Call 1-866-60-AGT-10. That's 1-866-602-4810. And you can also vote online at NBC.com. Coming up.
It all has to be perfect. It all has to work. And hopefully by tonight's performance, we've gotten all the kinks worked out.
It's all about going bigger on this show. One more time, and then we're painting, guys. I don't think there's any other option than to make it to the finals.
Welcome back to America's Got Talent, the second semifinal. Here's our next act, fighting for a spot in next week's finals. These guys do things with lights and models that'll blow your mind. From New Orleans, Louisiana, here's Lightwire Theater.
It's electronic, it's light, it's dance, it's a great story. 3 letters, W-O-W, wow!
Quarterfinals blew us away. When we finished and the house erupted and the judges stood, we felt very proud and surprised. The competition is at a level where everybody's fantastic. I mean, you really have to stand out to make it to the finals.
It's very hard for Lightwire Theatre because it's not just like, oh, well, I'll learn a new song or I'll learn a new dance. They physically have to create it by making it. I dread to think the hours that must have taken them for their performance tonight.
The day after we got back to New Orleans, we went right back to work. The costumes are all new, the characters you've not seen before. We wanted to go dangerous, we wanted to go epic, we wanted to take it in a totally different direction. It all has to be perfect, it all has to work.
This has been a lifetime of work. It would mean everything for us to move on to the finals.
Light Wire Theater. Slow motion on him. Mr. Mandel.
Yeah.
Talk to him.
You know, tonight is off the hook because so many acts, and I'm talking about you guys, not only do something and have a talent and perform a talent, you create something that we've never seen before. And when you're sitting here, it felt like you created some sort of 3D futuristic movie that we were sitting in, you know? And I just want to say to the people at home, besides vote, at Lightwire, if you see that they're playing anywhere, you gotta see this live. You deserve $1 million. You deserve to go to the finals. You deserve your own headline show.
Sharon.
I'm sure you're going to have your own headlining show. I'm sure of it. It is like a 3D experience watching this. I love the new character. Love it. I love the egg, the way it exploded, everything. And I kept thinking, oh my goodness, I hope a bulb doesn't go out or something to ruin it all. But it was perfect, absolutely perfect. And now it's like this show is now on a roll. The last 3 acts have been incredible. We're really kicking into overdrive. Thank you.
Howard.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking for originality, and you guys have that in spades. You know that. And you know, in radio, we have a term called average quarter-hour maintenance. It's how long we can hold a listener's attention. In radio, I never went for how many listeners I had. I wanted to hold people through quarter hours. You guys are captivating. You hold our attention. You create original stories. This is what we're looking for on America's Got Talent. And this is dance and electronics and something fabulous. So, again, we have a great night tonight thanks to you guys and so many of our performers. Let's see who goes through. America's up to you.
All right, clearly you guys have stepped it up. How did you do it?
A lot of hard work. The cast makes everything that you see on the stage. And we're just very proud and humbled to be on the stage and share it with such other great performers. So thank you, judges, and thank you, America.
Awesome. To vote for Lightwire Theater, call 1-866-60-AGT-11. That's 1-866-60-248-11. Or you can go to NBC.com to vote online. Voting will be open in just a few minutes. Coming up, our last act of the night, then you get to vote. Who do you want to put through to the finals? You're up next when we come back. Welcome back to America's Got Talent, the second semifinal. We are live from Newark. 12 acts are taking the stage tonight. Only 3 will go into next week's finals. Here's our last act tonight. He's an artist with the craziest approach to painting you've ever seen, and you never know what the picture is until the very last second. From Sacramento, California, it's David Garibaldi and his CMYKs.
We're creating art, but there's so many little things that come together.
It's different, it's surprising.
You're rock and roll, and I love you.
Growing up in Sacramento, I was sort of a lost kid. I had very little direction. My high school art teacher, Mr. Sullivan, he basically helped me go from doing graffiti in the streets to taking my art more serious. And if it wasn't for him, I don't know what direction I would have gone.
They're unique, because it's not just about the painting, it's everything else involved that makes it so theatrical.
It's like a game show. I'm sitting on the edge of my seat going, what is it? What is it? Oh my gosh, it's that.
When we're bringing a new idea to life, we go back to literally the drawing board. We start drawing out the final image, and then we can deconstruct it. One more time, and then we're painting, guys, all right? We got some inspiration on our last visit to New York. We took that inspiration back to Sacramento in the studio, and that's something that we want to bring to life on stage. Tonight is it. This is the biggest night of my life, and everything depends on this performance coming together.
Make some noise right now!
David Garibaldi and his CMYK. Wow. Howard, talk to him.
David, I'm always amazed by what you do. You are a great performer. You're a great artist. You always keep our attention. You know, I do believe that you will be one of the acts to go through to the finals. I'm going to give you a bit of caution, though. When you do get to those finals, you're going to be up against some really tough acts, and sometimes you can keep us waiting a little too long. Keep it moving faster. I know that's hard to do, and I understand what you do. But sometimes we're waiting and waiting for the payoff, and we can get a little bit nudgy, for lack of a better word. So be careful about that. But you're terrific, and I enjoy what you do.
Sharon.
Yeah, I love what you do. You are very passionate about everything that you do. You are so creative. You're very original by adding the dance to your art. And you remind me, you know, you're this fabulous street artist that we've given this stage to. And it's a real pleasure to see you progress. And now you've brought in more dancers and more action going everywhere. And it's really paying off. And I really hope that we are going to see you here next week.
Howie.
You know, this is the thing. The thing is, you are not just an entertainer. You aren't just an artist. You are a creator, you know? And you've created something we've never seen before. And you know what? What a great way to top up and end this evening, because this is what I started with. The first act, I said, you're doing one thing. You do one thing amazing. And we end up with the last few acts. You do so many. You're not just a good painter. I watched a dance act. I watched a music act. I watched tumblers. And I didn't mind waiting. The best things are worth waiting for, Howard. And you were worth waiting for. And you are worth voting for. You hear me, America? It's not going to happen. Stop tweeting me how good people are and then get mad at me tomorrow when they don't go through. Only 3 can go through. You gotta vote or they don't go through. It's your fault, not my fault.
And if you get to the finals, listen to me. Howie's, you gotta win this thing for $1 million. You must move it along quickly. That's all I'm saying.
It takes time to create a masterpiece. So, I mean, again, I'm dumbfounded by how this happens. Is it a paint-by-number system? How do you guys do it?
I wish it was that easy, but these guys, they put so much time into the studio. A lot of dedication goes into this 90 seconds on stage.
Awesome. To put David Garibaldi through, all you have to do is call and vote 1-866-60-AGT-12. That's 1-866-60-248-12. Okay, all the performances are done. This is for the finals, ladies and gentlemen. Which 3 acts are you gonna put through? Here's all the info you need to vote.
Otra cosa que darte que un ramón de rosas.
Take their heads off. Center section 2. Whoa! Duck, 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 duck! There's 2!
I've decided to never go to Victoria's Secret because this is what I look like. And I feel like there's nothing I could say to make it not creepy. Like, yeah, I'm just shopping for my girlfriend. And they just be like, you don't.
Don't you ever be lonely.
Love will make it alright.
Hope someday you'll join us in the world.
has been an amazing show. Remember, this is for the finals. 3 spots in the finals. You can vote online at NBC.com. Voting will be open for 2 hours, 10 votes per voting method. Then we will see you on Thursday. That's right, it's going to be Thursday at 8/7 Central, the earlier time. And we're also going to have amazing performances. You do not want to miss the show. We will see you later. Good night.
The Voice Season 3 premieres in 6 days here on NBC.